back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Sam. Nice to meet you. Today I did this blue summery mermaid eyeshadow look, and I really like how it turned out, especially considering I don't usually like blue eyeshadow on myself. And I also tried out some new products that were sent to me by e.l.f. This was not a sponsored video. They just sent it to me to play around with. Without further ado, if you'd like to see how I created this look, just keep watching. Alright, so I've already done my face and my brows, but I haven't done any contouring or any of that stuff because I've got some new products to try out and I'm really excited. So we're going to just jump right into the eyes. I'm starting off with this single eyeshadow from Anastasia. This is in the shade Aqua, and I'm using their A10 brush. I am going right into the crease with this. And this is going to kind of work as our transition shade. We're using a bunch of blues, so I just want to slowly build it up because I usually do not like to use blue eyeshadow. It usually always turns out bad for me. So I'm just going to try and slowly build into this, I guess. I went into the crease, and it doesn't matter if you get it on your lid because we're going to be covering that up anyways. So I'm going to lay down some loose powder because I am afraid I'm going to get some fallout. Okay, so next I'm going in with this really pretty blue cream eyeliner from e.l.f. This is in the shade Teal Tease. e.l.f. sent me a PR package and it's got a bunch of new stuff I've never used, so that's kind of what I'm doing today. And no, this isn't sponsored, they just sent it for me to try out and have fun with. I'm going to use my Anastasia A4 brush and just pick it up on that. I attempted to actually do a wing liner with this yesterday with my angled brush, and it was just really difficult, so I'm going to try using this as a base for some other shadows instead. So I just picked it up and I'm going to layer that all over my lid from the inner corner to the outer corner. This does dry down, so I'm trying to do it kind of quickly. I just want to spread it out really good. And I'm kind of bringing it out sort of like a wing over here. So next I'm taking this color called Slate from my CAO Cosmetics High Fashion palette, and I'm going to flip that brush around and go right on top of it to set it. That's some blue eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with that A10 brush and kind of buff out the edges. It's blending out pretty okay considering it dried down, but I'm just going to take the tiniest little poke into that slate color and try to blend it out with that. Much better. So now I'm going to do the other eye real quick. So now I'm going into my mermaid palette and I'm taking this aquamarine shade. This is from KG Beauty, and I'm using my A24 brush from Anastasia. I'm just picking that up and pressing it right onto my lid. This is going to add a lot of shimmer, and it's so pretty. I'm not quite going out to my outer corner because I'm going to darken that up in a minute. Now I'm going in with this color Vitamin C. It's a very pretty denim dark blue, and I'm using my Anastasia A14 brush. It's just a little precision brush, and I'm starting right at my lash line at the outer corner of my eye and kind of going up to the crease a little bit and then flicking it out with that wing. going to slowly darken the outer corner up. And then I'm kind of bringing it into the crease a little bit, but not too harsh, because we want everything to be really blended well. I'm taking that A10 brush and just going over the top of that to buff it out. I feel like I have the ocean on my eyeball. I love it. Okay, next I'm adding some Anastasia Lucky Clover. I'm just using this really small brush that I always use. And I'm going right in the inner corner, just to lighten that up and make it even more shiny. I'm also going to bring that in my inner corner as well. And I'm going to highlight my brow bone with it too. Alright, next I'm going back into this teal eyeliner and I'm taking my Anastasia. The number has worn off, but it's just a small angled brush. I'm going right at my lash line and connecting it to that like wing that we did. Okay, so I didn't bring it all the way to my inner corner because I think it would kind of close off the eye and look kind of bad, TBH. So I'm going to take that slate color again and just go right on top of that to set it. I'm just like pressing into it rather than dragging it across. Now I'm using that vitamin C color again, the dark blue, and going right on top of that to darken it up. And I'm not going to go as far in. I'm just kind of trying to blend out the edges a little. It's not quite as harsh. I think I'm going to take some of that aquamarine color and just kind of go towards the, I don't know, like it's in the center of my eye. Not quite to my inner corner, but just start blending it into that vitamin C color. I'm going to take a really big fluffy brush and get this powder off. If you decide to recreate this look, I would definitely recommend putting some powder down because I had crazy fallout and blue is a pain in the butt to deal with. So I'm just going to add a little bit more of that Lucky Clover with my finger. Sometimes I feel like it shows up better when I use my finger. Alright, so now I'm trying something new. This is e.l.f.'s St. Lucia palette. It's got a bronzer and a blush. So I'm going to start with the bronzer. This is blending pretty nicely. I like the color, but I think it would look best if maybe I was a little bit tanner. So maybe as we get more into the summertime, this will look better. It is blending really nicely. Alright, overall I think I like that. The color's not bad and it blended pretty well. So I'll use it. Now I'm going to go in with this Sandstorm color. This is from my deck of Scarlet palette, the edition number 1. And I'm just going to go right into my cheekbones to kind of carve them out a little bit more. Okay, next I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to use these new highlighting, illuminating drops from e.l.f. I don't know the exact name. So they threw out the packaging and it just says illuminating on it. I tried using this yesterday and I used way too much, so this time I'm going to put it on my hand and just kind of tap into it with my finger so I don't get way too much. And I did try it on top of powder and stuff and it worked pretty well. So I'm just going to do this and then add a powder highlight on top. Okay, so I think I lied. I used a different foundation yesterday and less powder, and so this is not working out as well, but maybe it'll be okay once I add highlight on top, or maybe it'll be atrocious, I don't know. I think if you are the kind of person that just barely, like, doesn't wear foundation or only wears a little, or maybe you don't set it with powder, then this would be real good for you, but I don't think it's gonna be good for me. I'm going to go in with Lucky Clover and highlight all over my face. Okay, so it's definitely making it stand out more for sure. Can you see that? But I don't know how to explain it, but it's doing that thing where it like separates from the foundation, kind of. Like if you put a liquid on top of a powder. And I shouldn't have done that, so if you get these, don't do that. This is standing out way more than usual though. That's for sure. Okay, I'm going to take my sponge that has like leftover powder and just go on top of that, and hopefully it'll help it a little bit. I think that helped a little bit, but I'm not thrilled, unfortunately. But it's my own fault. I shouldn't have put liquid on top of powder. Oh well. I'm gonna use this blush. I'm pretty excited about it because it looks nice and peachy. I think that's pretty. I like it. Okay, next I'm going to tightline. I am using my Rimmel London SCANDALEYES kohl liner. And I'm going to apply some mascara. This is Pur Cosmetics Big Look Mascara. I'm gonna put it on my lower lashes as well. Alright, next I'm using these lashes. These are from e.l.f. and I think I guess the name is Winged and Bold. Yeah, I think that's what they are called. I don't think I've ever used any e.l.f. lashes before. Alright, while my lashes are drying, I'm just going to put a nude liner in my waterline to brighten up my eyes. This is from Estee Lauder, and honestly I've sharpened it so much I can't see the name anymore, but it's just a nude liner, so. Okay, so this lash is giving me such a hard time. This one, all good, totally fine. But this one is like, my eyeball is watering so badly in the corner, and the inner corner just won't stay down, like it's ripping up the eyeshadow, and that's really annoying. But I'm just gonna keep going. Yep. So the last new product I'm trying is e.l.f.'s lip tint. I'm going to use the color Coral Kiss. I don't really know how this is gonna work. I guess I'll put down a lip liner first. I'm just gonna use this Kylie Cosmetics liner in Malibu. Okay, so let's see. It's like, besides it being really shiny like a gloss, it's a really nice color. It feels fine. I'm not huge on lip glosses, but like it doesn't feel like sticky. It just feels like, I guess, oily or glossy, I guess, but not like in a bad way, if that makes sense. Well, I guess I'm done with the look. I will go over my thoughts real quick. So this, I like this. They also sent me a purple one in the shade Berry Kiss. It's super pretty. I feel like it would look kind of weird if I used that, but I will probably use it real soon. This blush and bronzer palette, I really like that. I think it'll look really, really good once I'm a little bit tanner in the summertime. These lashes, I don't know. They're okay. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this one specifically though, but they're probably about to come off because it's kind of driving me crazy. The cream eyeliner, really like this. It was super pigmented and pretty easy to use. I liked it for a base. I feel like if I were to use it as a real eyeliner, it would work good. But I think like one of the really tiny brushes, like this, would work best rather than an angled brush like I tried yesterday. The dewy illuminating stuff, I think it would work really, really well if I just didn't put it over powder. So maybe I'll try to do like a no makeup soon and try that again. Yeah, I think that's it. Overall, I'd say everything was pretty decent. Yeah, I think this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe. That would be great. And don't forget to check out my other social media accounts. They will be floating above my head somewhere. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Bye!